Hello, hello, my beautiful Pisceans. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we are doing a reading for the next 2 weeks. So whenever you come to this message, it's for the next 2 weeks. I was for a while trying to do weekly readings, but I just couldn't keep up with doing 12 readings every week and the pressure of getting that out, plus the other readings that my guides want me to get out, because I still work outside the home. It just wasn't possible. And I was starting to get really stressed out about getting them done. So I've decided to go to an every other week. Well, for this month, I did put a reading out for overall messages and energies of January for each sign, thankfully. So this is going to be for the next 2 weeks. Probably starting in February, maybe I'm going to do like the first half of the month and the second half of the month, with no pressure for me about getting the dates. My guides don't want me to have this be an anxiety producing situation because I'm coming to do this to be of help to all of you, to bring the messages through that your guides, my guides, the collective guides want to be heard, or that you need. Okay, Pisces, so if this is your reading, you will know. If everything doesn't resonate, that's okay, because it is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. All right, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so first was the wisdom of the oracle, and as I meditated and concentrated and focused on your energy, the card that came out is number 16, all that glitters. Okay, so we're going to start there. And then we'll get some tarot, and then some woodland messages, some divine doors messages, and as always, ending with an animal oracle. So all that glitters. This shows a pile of gold, a couple of masks, and then a face up here at the top. I don't know if I guess that's supposed to be the oracle's face, but it looks... To me, it looks like an Indian goddess of some kind. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. This is number 16. That's a 7. That is reflection. Okay. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not. Chasing after every sparkly new thing. Being mercurial. Mercurial. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. I paused that at 3:13 on the camera video. I wanted to look up what that was because I'm not sure if I don't think I knew what that meant. I've heard it and I've probably acted like I knew what it meant. Being mercurial is changing your mind all the time, changing your mind suddenly. It's so... Okay, let me read this again. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not. Chasing after every sparkly new thing. And then being mercurial, changing your mind constantly and suddenly. Okay, so that's the first one coming in. And then from the soul's journey, so what I've been doing, I'm pulling a Wisdom of the Oracle card from the Colette Baron Reed deck. Isn't that interesting? The sun coming behind that, how it lights up the kind of circle of light behind her head. And now I can see that she also has hands over those masks. It's hard to see because the way the card is, but holding it up to the light, you can definitely see it. Okay, so then I was guided to pull a card from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And this is peace. This is page 78, which is 15, which is 6, which is harmony. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. The blues being throat chakras. right? Blue corresponds to the throat chakra. So peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. All right. And how that can kind of be related to all that glitters is that chasing after every glittery thing instead of being still and experiencing peace and listening to your guides and listening to your gut. So that's how those can be affiliated with each other. Not trying to disguise things, right? Being at peace with things the way they are. Thank you, Spirit. Is another message that's coming in, is, you know, trying to make things look different or make things seem different is not how you're going to be at peace, right? Because then there's a constant upkeep of making something look like something it isn't. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pisces. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say to add to this. Not chasing every sparkly thing, not changing your mind every 10 minutes. Yeah, Three of Swords energy. That's a little bit of heartache or miscommunication, as my guides have given it to me. Miscommunication, heartache. Yeah, that can come from trying to be who you're not. Oh boy, Five of Swords. So far, the readings that I've done for the next 2 weeks have had a little bit of a, I would say, Spirit has given me the words wake-up call for each sign. It's been something you need to pay attention to. The Star, that's good news. That's Aquarius, but it's also hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. It's the card of not worrying about where your next meal is coming from, where your next... Oh, I like that. The Hanging Man, seeing things in a different perspective, but also being comfortable in your own skin, not masking who you really are, being who you really are, being proud of who you really are. Whoops, I just lost half the deck. Hang on, let me shuffle this again. Yeah, sometimes we forget to shine our light. We forget that we are a perfectly imperfect being, just how we are, right? Okay. Okay, ending with some pentacles here. All right, let's get these up and see what the message is. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. The Star. The Hanging Man. The Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, building on, not masking things, not changing your mind every 10 minutes, being at peace, finding quiet time, right? We start off the tarot with the Three of Swords. Swords can represent air signs, okay? But in this card, you see the sun is you and still intact, okay? There is brightness behind this. So this can be resolved, I'm hearing. This can be resolved. So it could be a misunderstanding. It could be an argument. It could be that you're having some heartache over a situation that has to do with words, phone calls, text, conversations, emails, the written word, discussion with your boss, possibly something like that. And then you have the Five of Swords. This is the know when it's time to go card. Fives are change, and you see he's picked up his swords. He's getting ready to walk away. He still has his one sword, sword of truth, sword at the ready, words at the ready, conversation at the ready. But this is, sometimes I call it the know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. That applies to the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which is a similar card. So it may be time to let this go, right? To be a being of peace and love, as the soul's journey lesson card told you. And then we have the star. I have to put that pink thing on her because she's naked up top and I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. So the star can represent Aquarius, right? But this, you see how she's dumping her star water back into the lake? That's because she knows she can fill it up again. This has the meaning of knowing that your hopes, dreams, and wishes can and will be fulfilled. It's knowing that you don't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from, right? Where your next paycheck is coming from, because you will be taken care of, okay? Don't get into worry about that. And Spirit is giving me a very calming feeling when I'm talking about that card. Next, you have the Hanging Man. This is the energy of being who you are and being comfortable in your own skin and being comfortable with who you are. And if somebody doesn't like that, that's fine, right? Don't try to mask it by being somebody else. Don't try to put a mask on it and disguise yourself. Be you. You were created to be the one and only unique you, okay? It's also the card of not worrying. You see how the coins are dropping out of his pockets, but he's still perfectly relaxed, right? It can be the card of seeing things in a different perspective. So possibly dealing with this situation here with the words, see it differently. How can you look at it differently? How can you get peace about it? How can you see it from a different angle? See it in a different light, okay? To get peace, okay? Because it's going to be all right. You will get through it. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles having to do with work, how you earn your living. This is a balance and choice card. Twos are balance and choice. You see he's balancing those two pentacles, so two work things. So maybe you have a choice of two different jobs or two different ways of doing your job. Maybe you have a choice of staying at your job or opening your own business. But there is a rainbow between there, meaning balance is key, right? Balance is key. So what is the choice? The choice is which one do you take, or do you keep both in perfect balance? Thank you, Spirit. Never had that message with that card, but they give me what is needed at the time. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, balance, choice. You may have some choices coming up at your work or at your business or how you go about it in the year of 2025. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, these situations, not disguising yourself, not masking yourself, dealing with some kind of wordy confrontation or something that gives you some pain or heartache, but getting through it, knowing that you'll get through it with that star card. Three of Pentacles. This is creation and collaboration. You see how he's holding up what he's created? He's got two that are already completed, and he's saying, wow, look at this. Look what we did, because it is creation and collaboration. So the last part of your reading has to do with your work, right? Not sure if these words have to do with work. So what they're giving me now is how you deal with this situation at work is going to be key. How you choose to see it and deal with it is, this can be the outcome. The Three of Pentacles can be the outcome, but it's going to depend on how you deal with that conversation, that email, that text, that whatever that is. Okay. Let's see what the woodland... This is such a cute deck, isn't it? It's got a little fawn sleeping there. Let's see what Spirit has for a message from the woodland deck. Okay, they gave you two. The Knight and Teach. The Knight and Teach. Okay. All right, Scorpios. Remembering the peace, right? I'm sorry. Why did I say Scorpios? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, my Pisceans. Remembering that you are a being of love and that you release all negative energy. releasing the negative connotations that have to do with this will result in you creating something beautiful. Okay, but you must release that negativity. Okay, so over these next 2 weeks, you could be having some sort of, I'm hearing confrontation. I don't like that word, but I'm hearing confrontation. Okay, so from the woodland, we have the night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So this could be where you find your peace right before bed. If you like to meditate right before bed, it's probably a good idea. But just that peaceful feeling that comes with getting into bed, getting cozied up into your nice warm bed, or cool if you're in a hot climate, and just feeling at peace with the day. Feeling at peace knowing that everything will be as it should be. All right? And then teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. So this is a hint possibly to get out in nature, but it's also a hint to remember that an acorn grows into an oak, that the grass always comes back the next year, that the flowers come back and the trees always blossom. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know who needed to hear that. Maybe somebody is in winter and they're missing all the greenery, but it will return. Then you have the card of yes. Kiss the ground. Oh, I can't read it that way. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. All right. That's what that door looks like. It's a huge door with a person leaping up. Yes, the card of yes. Okay. So when it comes to this Three of Pentacles, that yes card is telling you you can get there to this beautiful creativity, but you're going to have to get through this first. Okay. You'll have to get through that first. But it's okay. We're all here on Earth School to learn the lessons we need to learn, to have the experiences, the adventures, and they're not always fantastically fun, right? Because our soul needs to grow and learn. Just remember to be your beautiful self, my lovely Pisceans. Be your beautiful self, right? Don't try to hide behind a mask. Don't change your mind every 10 minutes, okay? Get some peace about things. Decide how you're going to deal with that conversation. Understand that the energy of the Aquarius card, the Star card, maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, and that could be why you got that. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarian energy here, which swords, that is Aquarian energy. So that could be that too. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that, but Spirit's making sure that I mention it, okay? If you're dealing with an Aquarius for this, remember to see it differently. Try to see it from a different perspective. All right. The animal oracle is giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, Pisces. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Yeah. Standing tall in your self-worth, that ties in with the Hanging Man, right? Rise above earthly matters. These things here. Rise above that. Make the right choice so that you can move on and create, okay? The giraffe. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love how the light is shining on it right now. Okay, Pisces, I hope this has helped. Please do remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, so it can move around YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to the next time I will come on here to give you a reading, and hopefully we'll be coming out of this right here, okay? Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.